Have you ever felt someone slipping away? Just when things were finally starting to feel real? Maybe they stopped texting back as much, got distant, or seemed unsure, and you were left wondering what happened. You're not alone. Today, I'm going to break down the real reason they pulled away, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it. After coaching thousands of people through breakups, emotional roller coasters, and confusing situations like this, I've seen the same pattern come up again and again. In this video, we're going to look at the psychology behind why people pull away, the common mistakes we make when it happens, and a few practical steps to bring clarity and maybe even connection back. Just because someone pulls away doesn't always mean they've lost interest in you. Often, it's not about you at all. It's about what's happening inside them. People pull away for many reasons. Sometimes, getting closer to someone brings up old fears. Maybe they were hurt in a past relationship and now, without even realizing it, their brain is trying to protect them by creating space. Other times, they feel vulnerable and don't know how to deal with it. Or the relationship may be moving faster than they're emotionally ready for, even if they really like you. It can also be about timing. Maybe they're dealing with stress, uncertainty, or emotional baggage they haven't shared. It's easier for them to pull back than to explain something that feels complicated or scary. So remember, their distance doesn't always mean rejection. Often, it's fear dressed as silence. Here's something that may be hard to hear, but powerful to understand. Sometimes when someone pulls away, it's because they feel something in us that reflects their own fear. Maybe we're holding on a little too tightly. Maybe we're anxious, worried, or afraid of losing them. And even if we don't say it, they can feel it. This doesn't make you wrong or needy. It makes you human. But if someone senses emotional pressure or unspoken expectations, they might feel overwhelmed, and their instinct might be to pull back. Think of it like a mirror. What we feel often shows up in how others respond. That's why awareness is so important. Let's talk quickly about something called attachment styles. This is a pattern we usually develop in childhood that affects how we connect in relationships. Some people have an anxious attachment style. They fear abandonment and want closeness, fast. Others have an avoidance style. They fear being too close or losing themselves in a relationship. If you're anxious and they're avoidant, a push-pull cycle can happen. The more you reach out, the more they step back. And the more they step back, the more you panic and reach out again. This dynamic isn't about who's wrong. It's about recognizing what's happening so you don't take it personally and so you don't lose yourself trying to fix the distance. When someone pulls away, our first instinct is usually to panic. We want answers. We want closeness. We want to do something to make the connection feel safe again. But this is the moment where many people push the other person even further away. Don't chase. Don't demand long talks. Don't send 5 texts trying to clear the air right away. Pulling harder when they're stepping back creates more distance. It's not because you're too much, it's because they need to feel free to come closer, not forced. Also, try not to jump to conclusions. Don't assume the worst or spiral into "they don't love me" thoughts. Avoid texting just to soothe your anxiety, because that relief is short-term and it often leads to regret. And most importantly, don't blame yourself. You're not broken, you're not unlovable. This situation doesn't define your worth. First, regulate, then respond. Before you say anything, take care of your nervous system. Your emotions are loud right now, that's normal. But you want to respond, not react. Take a deep breath. Go for a walk. Write down what you feel before you send that message. Try some breath work or journaling to calm your mind. Even just sitting quietly for a few minutes can shift your energy. You might even write yourself a message like, "It's okay to feel anxious. I don't need to fix this right now." When you feel calmer, then you can choose what to say, if anything. Next, hold space, without pressure. One of the most powerful things you can do is let them have their space without guilt. You might say something simple like, "Hey, I've noticed some distance lately. If you need space, I understand. I'm here when you're ready to talk." That message shows respect, maturity, and calm. It gives them freedom, which is often what avoidant people need to feel safe again. It's not about pretending you don't care. It's about showing care without control. And finally, rebuild connection, not control. If and when they come back, the goal is not to force anything, it's to create emotional safety. Ask real questions. Be curious, not critical. Share how you feel with honesty, not blame. Let the connection grow naturally. That's how real trust is built, not by controlling the outcome, but by showing up as your true self. Sometimes they won't come back. Or, if they do, it's with the same old patterns. If someone keeps avoiding real connection, shuts you out emotionally, or shows signs of disrespect, it might be time to let go. Letting go doesn't mean you failed. It means you listened to the truth of the situation. You can't force someone to be ready. You can't beg someone into emotional availability. You can't force alignment. You can only invite it. Choosing peace over chasing is a powerful move. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do for yourself is to walk away with grace. They didn't pull away because you weren't enough. They pulled away because something in them couldn't meet the moment. It's not your job to fix someone else's fear. It's your job to stay true to yourself, stay grounded, and protect your peace. If you've been through this, know that you're not alone. And there are ways to heal, grow, and build even stronger connections moving forward. If you want more help, check out the free guide in the description or watch my next video on how to rebuild trust and emotional connection after distance. With that said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, take care of your heart.